I hate this newfangled online learning. These students don't even show up. I'm pretty sure they hate me.
It actually has nothing to do with that. Students of lower socioeconomic status have limited access to technology that allows for online learning. You have to remember not all students have the same accessibilities. Have you even considered how to create equity in an online learning environment?
I can't always use the computer. My dad uses it for work, and he says it's more important than school anyways. I wish I could just work on it when the computer was available, but that's not even an option.
Ugh, I definitely should have ordered a venti latte at Starbucks this morning. Not at all. And they got rid of the eggnog latte. Why does everyone hate me?
So how is online learning going for you?
Oh, yeah, I didn't really want to do this in the first place, but there's a whole lot of bureaucratic nonsense, and honestly, I'm just doing whatever I can until I'm ready to retire. I've been teaching for 30 years. Why would I change my pedagogy now?
Yeah, it's been a really interesting experience. We learned a little bit about online learning in the program before this, like how 70% of teachers assign homework that requires access to online learning and the internet, but 5 million families in Canada with school-aged children don't have access to high-speed internet. So it's a lot different in practice.
It gives me a lot more time in the morning to do my 14K gold caviar face masks and get my driver to take me to Starbucks. I just can't function otherwise. It's like these teachers don't get that I have a social life outside of their sad little stupid little classroom. It's like, hello, it's called a social life.
I hate it. It's not actually flexible in any way. And it's not... Never mind.
Looks like Michelle isn't going to make it again today. I'll send her an email with the work she missed and check in with her at a better time.
This is preposterous. We have a set time for class, and she is expected to be here. Thank you to those that bothered to show up. At least some of you actually care about your education.
I just don't get why Michelle can't get her lazy butt to class. I'm still here on time, and I had to wait an hour lineup at Starbucks to get my 1 pump sugar-free vanilla latte, extra foam, half-cut double espresso. And the barista screwed up my order. She knows I only drink oat milk.
I just don't understand how ignorant Mr. Johnny is with some of our students. It's like he has no empathy for them. Not all of them always have access to the internet or computers, but that old dinosaur doesn't seem to understand that the challenges of online learning can complicate how they learn in class. After all, the latest research suggests that the mere act of owning a computer has influenced graduation rate, GPA rates, and positive school behavior.
Okay, class, for tomorrow's assignment, I'm hoping for a much better effort than last time, when only half of you submitted it on time.
So I'll have you know that I've been totally on top of all my assignments this year. The research actually shows that because my daddy buys me a new MacBook every year, I'm way more likely to be using my electronics for academical uses. Outfit for Peter and Michelle and that horrific hoodie over there probably just uses all of her electronics for gaming and stuff. It's like she's asking Mr. Krusty Johnny to fail her.
I'm trying to find alternate ways to access class. It's not like I don't want to be there. It's just that Dad's work comes before school, sadly. And, what's more important, getting food on the table or a difference between a C and an A? It just seems like anything I do, it just doesn't work.
I decided a couple of weeks ago to apply for a laptop for Michelle through the school district. I read online that some districts in BC were giving students access to digital tech during the COVID-19 pandemic to help them learn online. In Greater Victoria alone, over 1,000 iPads and Chromebooks were given out to students. The trouble is, it's not actually that easy to get a hold of one. I've been on the phone with the school district for 4 hours today already.
I don't understand why you're putting all this effort into a student that's already going to fail. Maybe you should focus your efforts somewhere more productive.
So, what are you working on right now?
I'm just writing out my Shakespeare assignment, my essay.
By hand?
Yeah, it's just I don't have access to the computer, and my sister actually has dibs first because, she's older. And then my brother did dishes twice a week, so he has access. And my grandma needs to use it for her taxes, so I'm basically at the end of the line, so I'm just going to write it out. I usually go to the library, but it's closed due to flooding. So I've just got a few things, and it's fine.
Ready.
I just like honestly think that if this Shakespeare guy wanted us to actually read his little stories, he would have made them like a little more interesting. I mean, like, duh. Obviously, I'm gonna choose them all over this mop-headed freak's little ancient stories. Dad! Dad! I need your help on this project like right freaking now, or I'm gonna have like a mental breakdown! Dad!
If the system isn't going to help these kids, then it's up to me to be the competent adult.
Romantic, isn't it? Shut up and sit down.
Wow, thanks, Teach. You really made my learning accessible.
I'm so glad I could help you, Michelle. It's just my goal to make sure that every student can learn the best way they possibly can.
So like, all I had to do was start the waterworks and Daddy writes my whole paper for me. It's like, how does anyone expect me to write a 10-page paper with these nails? Daddy wrote my 10-page paper all for me and I didn't have to lift a finger. Plus, it gave me time to attend the sociable mixer at Chrissy's last night. I like totally couldn't have shown my face in school if I had missed that thing. It would have like totally ruined my reputation.
Oh my, Michelle, thanks for joining us today. You seem so eager to learn. I can't wait to see your submission tonight. Actually, you can submit it whenever you're able to. And one more thing. I understand if you can't make it to class tomorrow. Just know that I appreciate your effort. I think everything is going to be okay. Thank you for your help. I now realize how vital it is to create equity in an online learning environment. Online learning seems to be the way of the future, so we must continue to adapt our pedagogies to this ever-evolving online world.